Good morning, retail traders. Welcome to the Sneaky Snake Trading Strategy. Please subscribe, ring that bell for future updates and notifications, and hit that like button if you like this video, and make any comments below. I'd sure like to read them. We're going to talk about the SPY. As you can see, it was a pretty fun day yesterday. I rode the trip up, started taking it down, and got out a little too early right before the big knife came, and that was a big regret. But I'm going to draw a few pivot points in here, places where I think we can pull back. It's all up to the CPI numbers, and I do believe that they're going to fudge them a little bit, make it just a little bit better than what is anticipated, although we see different. And I'm looking at a pivot point today just on this chart right now. First, we'll go ahead and pull up the yearly. And we're looking at a support level down here at the bottom. I'm at 360 area where we are right now. Let me pull this up just a little bit better here. I think today's resistance we got to break is going to be right down here on this candle right here. We got to definitely break this bottom of that base of that one. That's right around 359.81, and we did that, and we should be able to take it to the top of this next candle, which is right around 363.70 for a hard resistance. Now, if we can break that, we'll definitely move up more with the numbers, and we could probably see 366.57 today, along with the final resistance level of right around 368.82. But always remember, we got to hold that 359.81, and if we don't, we can drop back down here. I'm saying right around 357.14. And that's going to be the SPY. Bring it up to the 1 minute, see if we hit that pivot point area. Yep, pretty much right on it. A little bit down farther. So I'm going to put a red line support level right here at 358.72. That's going to be the one that needs to hold today. SPX. Definitely had that huge sell-off. We hit that double bottom yesterday. The pivot point today, the resistance to break, I'm thinking it's going to be right around 36.03. 36.03.72. Support that needs to hold, it's going to be the shoulder line right down here at 35.74.50. Now let's pull up the yearly and see if I'm right on this thing. We definitely got some lower supports coming in, but we're going to hold off on them. We do have a long leg doji we closed with yesterday, and it is a little bit bearish. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that 36.03. Definitely turn that thing into red, and that's going to be the major pivot point today. 36. I'll pull it back up here on the daily. Definitely that 36.03.72. The QQQ. Another beautiful little trade. We did go lower than the previous low of that day, and now we bounced back up here with a double top. The pivot point, I think, for today on this stock is going to be right around the 263.69 area. If that holds, that'll be fine. If not, we can drop back down to that lower support and maybe hit this double bottom down here right around 261.83. The resistance to break is going to be right in here. I'm thinking right around that. Well, we broke past it. It's at 265 right now. So I'm definitely going to put a support line in here. I like this spot here. The resistance to break is going to be up here at the double tops at 266.48. Go up to the yearly chart. See what I don't see. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. 274.79 is your hard resistance to break today. Then the IWM, we're at 169.43 right now. So we got to break this 170.29 area with a solid support right here at 164.59 to hold. If that holds, that'll be great. If not, there's going to be a pivot point area in here, and I'm looking at maybe right around 167, 166.98. So we're going to pull it back up here to the daily 1 minute. Definitely see a support level right here at 167.83. So that's up another buck. I'm going to call that support today. If that doesn't hold, we can double back down here and hit this little resistance support level at 166.45 to hold. And I'll turn that into a red line. With the resistance to break. And we've already broke that. We're up here at the double top. At 170.29 for today on the IWM. We'll probably get a little pullback at morning and then run it back up. It all depends on the CPI numbers. I think, like I said, they're going to fudge them a little bit and try to make this market reverse. I've been around long enough to know how complacent people can become, and they're definitely frothing at the mouth right now, the fat cats are. Then we got Tesla. Tesla opened up high today. We've been talking about that 220 area, 222 area for a pivotal point, and we did pull back to 215. I did have a 213 low support with a 207, 206 to hold. And that's going to be on Tesla. And then we always talk about the last one here, and that's the SQQQ. I'm going to type that in right now. Either look at this in a bull or bear market. If we become bullish, it can drop. If we become bearish, it can bounce up. So still going to stick with that 62.08 for a hard resistance. And right now, I think we're at 61.42. So that's 62, that's your pivot point area on the 24-hour period. But market conditions can always change the round. Headlines is what this market's running on Fed news, plus anything coming out of the UN, UK area with the bonds and the banks and stuff. So that's what made the market pop a little bit yesterday. And then a few comments out of the Fed, but we'll see what happens. I wish everybody a great trading day. Always play defensive in this kind of market. Swing one trade at a time. Trade one trade at a time is my goal, my motto. Bye-bye, adios, and thank you very much, retail traders.